My name is Clarke. I'm a medical doctor. I've been in the healthcare field all my life. Started off as a farmer, I suppose, in Ireland. Subsequently moved to Uganda, where I've started a church hospital and a commercial hospital and a university. The current market conditions favour the farmer. Anyone who is growing coffee at the minute, whether a smallholder farmer or a large farmer, stands to benefit from the high prices of coffee, which means that small farmers shouldn't be cheated in the prices. The farm actually does coffee right from the nursery, right from planting the seeds. And to grow good coffee, you need, first of all, to have a good coffee plant. So we're doing value addition right from the nursery. You've got to take into account the type of coffee you're planting. There's research going on that at the minute, and I think we need to push such research forwards as the conditions change. You also need to have good agricultural practices where you plant sufficient shade trees, and also you can do measures such as water retention troughs. Uganda, I think, is more favoured because of its wetlands, and I think it probably will be and continue to be a good environment for planting coffee. One wants to encourage more money from the banks, commercial banks, and from government government-backed schemes, loan guarantees and so on, that you're getting more financing going into the rural areas. Because currently people will do asset financing, they'll do various kinds of financing. So to do commercial financing for rural farms and rural areas, you need long-term financing and low interest rates. So I would encourage people to start thinking, and financial institutions and government and donors or whoever, to start thinking long-term, low interest rates to bring the development into the rural areas, because a lot of money and a lot of exports can be done in farming, particularly if we can begin to get farmers to think commercially, to think of high quality, proper agronomy practices, proper picking, and the markets are there. There's no problem finding the markets. They really have a role to play both in training the farmer, obviously in the registration with the EUDR, and also they can in the provision of inputs. Ugandan coffee is known among the large exporters. It's a place where we have the big coffee companies are here, and we need to get that high quality coffee known. We need to get the brands of Uganda known. So we actually need to, as coffee farmers, as coffee exporters, as coffee roasters, we need to put Ugandan coffee on the map. When the consumer starts asking for our Ugandan coffee, then it pulls us up the value chain. So we need to brand our coffee, but we also need to concentrate on the quality of coffee that we export as green bean. While we should be developing these value addition beyond green bean, we should be also exporting the finest quality green bean we can, because that also brings the money right back to the farmer. And the more my coffee is known as a fine, good Uganda Voiced Robusta, the more demand, the higher my prices can be.